Moving on with our program, before we move on, I want to introduce you to the Eastern Territorial Social Justice Secretary. Thank you. Major Susan Dunigan. For those of you who don't know, Susan is the daughter of Commissioners Baxendale, and about in the early 80s, my wife and I were Corps officers in a small little town in Ohio called Akron, and Susan and her husband Bill worked for us for a while, and then their work was done, so we sent them to training. And that was a long time ago, but they have blessed so many people throughout the years by their ministry. So we welcome Susan this morning, who's going to do our call to worship.
Amen. It's so fun to be part of the Jim and Gary show, but it's also the Jesus show. A singer once said, "I never sang for my father," and my quote is, "I always sing for my father, ever since I was a little girl." And I told my husband, now when I get too old, tell me, don't sing anymore. I'm grateful for the young Salvationists, authors and writers and composers who God is continuing to raise up. And two of my favorite guys are Phil Lager and Marty Michaels. Phil was our first student who lived with us in 1996 when we were opening the Jubilee House in Boston, and he was 18 years old. A month ago, I was at the Soul Fest, which is a Christian form of Woodstock in New Hampshire, and Phil and Marty's group, Outside Worship, were leading worship there, and I was able to be with them. I said, I think I'm the oldest person at this Soul Fest thing, but yeah. But we're going to do karaoke this morning, all right? You thought you're just going to come and hear me sing, but no, this is an interactive service, as you've already seen. And we're going to do a song that Phil and Marty wrote for the group Transmission, and it's entitled Soldier's Hymn. While women weep as they do now, I'll fight. While little children go hungry as they do now, I'll fight. While men and women go to prison in and out as they do now, I'll fight. Where there's a drunkard left, an addict left, I'll fight. Where there's a poor lost girl on the streets, I'll fight. While there remains one dark soul without the light of God, I'll fight. I'll fight to the very end. Father of this army, Captain of our soldiers, may your glory fill the earth. As this world grows colder, may your troops be bolder. May we fight with only love. May the crosses we bear be the weapons of our warfare. May we even more dare for you. May we even more dare for you. Let our uniform be holiness and mercy, justice clothed with grace and truth. Let those who speak be fearless. Let those who serve be blameless. Dreamers old and vision youth. Save us when we look at Jesus as an outcast. Shining, let us hold fast to you.
towards the Spirit's deep rose, speaking to these callous minds, faith to make our dreams new, hope as we await you, love to serve with joy and pride. Yeah. Onward to the conquest, north to south, east to west, forward to the glorious fight of love. Oh, forward to the glorious fight of love. Onward to the conquest, north to south, east to west, forward to the glorious fight of love, forward to the glorious fight of love. What does the Lord require of thee? To love justice, to walk humbly, to seek mercy and walk humbly with your God. Amen.